Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Omnifactory. Alright, so here we are today in episode 51. So I'm not sure if I covered this on camera. I know it was brought up in a comment, but I did make a steel alloy smelter passive maker thingy here. As you can see right now, it's turned off because we have 512 steel. So steel is now automated. Now, I was thinking about making a dark steel automation. Coal was being eaten up by our pyrolysis oven, which I don't think we are in a big need of phenol anymore. And besides, I think one of our other towers makes phenol anyway, so we're good there for a bit. So yeah, I took away the coal from the oven, and now we've got a good stock again. So what I might do is request some void coal here, or void crystal. Excuse me. And this might take a bit because it has to go through the atomic reconstructor, and then it has to get broken down. There we go. So what I might do then in that case is put this into our... oh yeah, I'll address that in here in a second. Oh shoot, I am not in a chunk loaded area here. There we go. Okay, so... oh yeah, where was the... over here. So put that in there. Oh, and that reminds me, I did get the pulsating iron. The pulsating crystal autoclave and the vibrant crystal autoclave done. And I'll show that off here in a minute. I want to make sure that this is loaded. Okay, so yeah, I do have our bank of power here. Right now you can see it's on, well, it's not outputting any power right now because it's full. See, well, that's weird. It shows like the upper bounding block. It has about half, wait, no. It has, yeah, half a billion, or it has a little bit more than half a billion RF in there. It seems to be draining and gaining power, but it's not like, representing that very well. But either way, we now have a large power bank. And right now, our conduits are the only limiting factor now for throughput. Mind you, power can still be sent out from multiple sides. But yeah. Okay. Oh, and yeah, right. The claves. Let me go and show that. I think they're in different spots. So here is one of them. That's for the pulsating. And the other is for the vibrant alloy. Right? So we have the vibrant crystal and the pulsating crystal. And, oh, I do remember also that somebody told me that there were possibly 2 different recipes for banks in here. Yes, I see it. So there's basic. And there's the other one. Okay, so I'll take that one out. Thank you for catching that. All right, so I think we're caught up on old business now. So what can we do today? Oh, I remember what I was going to do today. So there are going to be cases where I want a lot of ruby or an ore and I don't want to go mine for it manually. So what we're going to do today is we're going to segue into making the vertical digger here. And this is basically a quarry. This is kind of like a quarry where it will scan the area and dig up any blocks that it finds, right? So as you can see, it's going to require actually a distance drill, a flux bore, and a Greg Tech drill. Thankfully, I've already, well, I have pre-crafted some of this already, mainly these drills here. And no, I don't want to use that one. I want to use that one. There we go. Unless I need... I think it needs to be reinforced. Okay, no problem. I'll just use the one I have here, and then I'll upgrade the other one here. Okay, so the other thing that we need then are void. Oh, There we go. The void crystal blocks. I had it on stored only. So we'll get that. And what was the other thing? It needed aluminium casing, I believe. Aluminium casing. We don't have that automated, do we? No, we do. Okay. So that's good. So there's one already. There's another. And the other two right there. Oh, I didn't eat the drill there. Interesting. Okay, so the other thing that we're going to need for this miner is called a phantom booster. And let's see. Okay, we got some set to do here. So the phantom booster here is more or less just a range upgrade so that the digger will be able to see more blocks in its surrounding area. So I'm just making these patterns here. As you can see, it requires pulsating iron plates, a block of black quartz, and ender pearl plates. I don't think we have most of this. I don't think we have those 2 plates. Let me double check here. Okay, we don't. So we need to make everything here. And plates, right? Block of ender pearl. Okay, so I need to make that. And then I need to make a cutting recipe, which means I need the shoot. Phantom. No. Okay, so there's that. There we go. And the other one was pulsating iron, so we need a cutting saw. And pulsating. Bada boom. Okay, that should be good. So plate. And plate. Oh wait, ender pearl plate needs to be cut. No, wait, that was fine actually. Yeah, okay. And now we just need the wall. Okay, now we should be able to make these now. We're gonna make 3 of these. Okay, we don't have everything. Oh, what? Hello, pearls? Really? Hmm. Hello? Oh shoot, we might be screwed again. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, molten ender. Don't have quartz, what? Oh boy, what happened with the quartz? We have none. Well, how's our glass situation? Okay, glass is fine. So, did I not incorporate a glass processor? I did. Emit when levels are above. Or below. So then why is this outputting? Oh. There we go. That's embarrassing. Okay, well, that puts a damper in things for the time being. We have some stibnite that we can boost our system with. Right? Stibnite is... No, shit, that's antimony. We need uraninite. Do we have any... Oh, yeah, I kind of burned up all of our omni pennies making drills. So, let's see, drill core. So I had to make 2 of these, which again cost 500 pennies. And these were used to make A, the tool casing, and B, the drill here. So the tool casing went into the flux bore. Right, so then I need to drop this soul amount of uranite in there. But I think I might have to come back after a bit. That's really unfortunate. Oh, the drill is in my system here. So let me just upgrade this real quick. So Invar, we're gonna need a gear. We're gonna need some of the ingots. So then, let's see. If I can't do the quarry right now, then the only other option will be, actually additions, because we do need to get into that branch. Early game. Yeah, right here, machine block. We need to get down into here so we can get to red coal and get our, we also need to get to the end, right? Right here. But the end requires black steel to make the cake that we use to get to the end. Remember, portals are disabled in this pack, and you have to use cakes. So that's fun. Okay, so let me get this charged up, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we have the quarry at least, but we don't have the ender pearls right now. Actually, what I might do is I will turn off the extractors. I will disable the extractors so that there's only one extractor, right? I think. Okay. So yeah, let me get the boosters made up. Oh. Oh. Okay. So the diamantine, just like before where we had the void or the Anori or the Palus or the Restonia, we also have diamonds. So diamantine. I made the diamantine crystal block recipe with the diamond block into crystal block recipe. So now we just need to uncraft the diamantine. There we go. Bada boom. So there's that recipe. But we still need quartz, if I'm not wrong. Quartzite, here we go. The quartzite we had to electrolyze. Okay. I'll just get this electrolyzed real quick. Meanwhile, pearls. Okay. So I think we might have all we need. Yep. Okay. So we got those now. But now I need to get the pearls to put back into the extractor. There we go. So while that cooks, I'm going to go return these pearls to the extractor, and hopefully that system will get caught up back to speed again. Excuse me. Ah. Okay, so there's our boosters. Now we're going to need a few more things. We're going to want to get a dynamo, because we're going to use the dynamo here to power the quarry. And we'll get some of this. We'll make our augment kits, just in case. So while that is cooking, let's get into extra utilities here. So the first block we're going to need is the machine block. Simple enough. Black quartz with steel plates. So I might need to get some more quartzite processed up, and there's our dynamo. Okay, so machine block. That is right here. There we go. And we'll craft that up. Meanwhile, let me put... Oh, look at that. I'll put all of this away for space. And we grab that. Oh, right. Well, I can't place it, but I'll do this, I guess. Oh, it didn't rotate like I wanted to, but anyway. Machine block, yay! Okay. So, you'll notice on my screen there, it says grid power 0 out of 0. XG Utilities has its own energy system called grid power. And it's basically like a wireless power system. And we'll get into generators here shortly. So let's get this quest out of the way. So here we have the grid power, or the manual mill. Grid power, or GP-ish for short, is a power system used by XG Utilities. It is generated by using a variety of mills. It deviates from most popular systems in that mills and GP consumers can be placed anywhere. It is globally available. Right, so the first mill available is a manual mill, which is a hand crank that generates up to 15 GP. This is enough to get started so you can make better mill types. Right, so we're going to be making water mills, essentially. But let's get the manual mill out of the way here. Manual mill. Okay, so it requires some polished stone, resonating redstone crystal, and a redstone gear. Okay, so the redstone gear is redstonia and a conductive iron gear. I don't think we have that gear. No. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. It was the solidifier. So conductive. Remember, we extract 4 ingots into a gear and solidify it. So I'm waiting here for the iron to smelt up. Excuse me. There we go. So gear. There we go. And gear. Oh, I didn't put it in yet. Giggity. Okay, so put that in there. Put that in there. I know we don't have everything. So just all we need now is the polished stone. So how bad is that? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the polished stone is made in an autoclave? Yes. Okay. So it's a smooth stone in an autoclave with water, and we get the polished stone. Okay, so let me turn that off. Water. There we go. Now, we should be able to make the manual mill. Oh, yeah, wire mill, cluster mill. Heyo. So I'm just going to put that there. Now we have a manual mill. So let's see, I'll put that right there. Now, if you notice, all I did was clicked it with my mouse, right click, and my hand is off my mouse. My character is doing this all by its own. So that is our first power. So complete. Now, okay, this is just a information quest. So free penny or nickel. The Resonator. A resonator is one of the primary crafting machines. It requires grid power in order to function and produces items like stone burnt and red coal. Okay, so I need to type in here Resonator. And we'll get the table pattern going again. So yeah, crystal, plate, and the machine block from before. Okay. Get in there. So I'll get that crafted up. And of course we need pearls. Okay, I need to then cancel this smelting. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll have pearls all good to go again. I can't believe I didn't notice that the extractor, the electrolyzer was not on output. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. In a second now. There we go. Resonator. Okay. So the resonator we're going to automate here in a second. I just want to make sure of something. Okay. GP generation. Stone burn is a key ingredient in crafting many things from XG Utilities. Besides a manual mill, there are multiple ways to generate GP, the cut mill, and JEI. So take that, okay, note that individual generators have been balanced differently than normal, so take that into account before building 16 water mills. It is a good idea to use several, okay. Okay, so we got diminishing returns, unfortunately. But now we want to make a water mill, right? So the water mill is going to require some pumps, gears, and stone burnt. Stone burnt here, again, is polished stone in this resonator, and it's going to cost 8 GP. And we will get stone burnt that way. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some polished stone here, and I am going to stick it into the resonator. I am going to let my character crank that gear, and we'll get some stone burnt. And then after that, I will be able to get the manual, or get the water mills, which will probably go and set up in that same room with all of the power generation and everything. I will figure out some sort of setup for that. Meanwhile, quartzite. Probably would be a good idea to get this electrolyzed. Okay, so polished stone. There we go. So plug that in there, and that's going to require 8 GP. So this is going to crank. I just noticed something funny. The resonator kind of looks like a guy weightlifting a little bit. If you notice, like there's the body right there, and then his arms and the metal bar, and I don't know. Okay, so as you can see there, we got 1 stone burnt. Huzzah! Oh, wait, we need 4 for the quest, technically. So, as you can see here, it's going to take quite a bit of time to generate the 8 GP it requires per mill here. So, in fact, what might be better is to just make enough for 1 water mill, go set it up, and then let the rest of the system make my polished stone for me. Or, like I said, I'll just go AFK and let this generate. But, alright, so there is our quest. Okay. And put that away. Complete. Okay, so water mill. Oh, wait, wrong terminal. Water mill. So this is going to be, again, stone burnt, pumps, and a machine hull. Pretty simple. Now this can generate up to 4 GP. Oh, right, because normally I make 4 of these, and then that gives me 16 GP. So this will be passive GP, 4 at least, for the time being. But as I get the other water mills, then I won't have to worry as much about stuff. Bucket. I'm going to need some water. I'm going to need some stone. And there's our mill. All right, so the water here. I'm going to come down here. Okay, let me just give me a second here. Okay, so get that. Get that. Okay, we need to shift things over. Let's see, that should be fine. I think. So, our design would look something like this, where the blocks here are the water mills, and the water would flow all around. Let me pop down. There's no way down, is there? I need to get an elevator. Okay, I mean, that's not a big deal. If it becomes an issue, I'll change it. Regardless, let's get some temporary water spot here. Let me get my OBS back up there. Okay. So water here, water there. So let's see. Put this one here, like that. And the rest of the setup here will be like this. Water's in the, water in the corner. And then water source, that is, in the middle. Oh, that is generate 16. Huh? Oh, okay. I guess because of my setup, it's generating the 16. It's been a while since I played, so I might be forgetting some small details. Okay. So this is generating then. And as we get more stone burnt, we can request more mills. It looks though like we are running out of time, but we still got a few minutes left. So, okay. Right, the red coal. The red coal is just a matter of red coal into the resonator here. And we have the resonator, but we want to automate it, right? So we'll get an interface. We'll get some conduit because we need to pull it out. And I think that's all we need, actually. Just gonna pop that in there again. Oh. Okay, so I'm curious. I think there's gonna be some diminishing returns, but we'll see here in a second. Okay, no, look at that. 32 and 32. Oh, yeah, 32. So the 16 here and the 16 here are giving us 32 grid power. Now it might give us more diminishing returns as we scale up. In fact, okay, I see it now. So it does tell you that the loss of efficiency beyond 64 and up to 128, it's a 33% loss. 128 to 512, it's a 50% loss. And above 512, it's a 90% loss. Oh, yeah, okay. So, I mean, honestly, we're going to be good with 64 as is. Why can't we make that? Oh, stone burnt. I'm just kind of, I need to think where I can put the resonator. Might have to break down a wall or two. Also, while I'm thinking about it, conductive iron might be a good passive stock too, given iron and redstone are so cheap. And bronze even, actually, because copper and tin. So I might do that off camera in that case. Assuming I remember. Okay, so we'll grab that. Okay, and we're gonna come over here. We're gonna break this and put that down. So yeah, as you can see now, it's 64 grid power. If we were to add a fifth, I'm sure it would be at a efficiency loss. Now, mind you, if we were to make a different generator, then there wouldn't be so much of a power loss, I think. I think it would just be a matter of, oh, it's going to take the 100% of this and the 100% of the other generator, and things will be hunky-dory. Okay, so I am just going to knock down a wall here, and I will be fixing this up again off camera. But this is where I am going to essentially put the resonator automation. So let me just cover the, break this wall. Okay, so we'll put this boy here. Give that a wrench and make sure it's facing down. Now to make the arrow like that, I shift clicked or I right clicked on this side and then on this side. So let me kind of do that again. So if I do this, you see now there's an arrow pointing this way. So when I click the arrow, it rotates that arrow. Right? So, okay. In that case, now we have everything here. We just want to then extract. No, I like that. Like that. So extract and input. Okay. Now, then, in that case, there should be some conduit or cable down here we can connect to. Any conduit on me? Conduit. There we go. Okay. So come up here and bada boom. Now I forgot I need to rename this so I know what it is. But yeah, we'll get this automated in the next episode. For now, though, I'm going to call it here. I will see you all next time. Ta-ta for now.